Today is day 19 of designing a spooky island in 30 days using no Nintendo Online. And I have a big goal for today. I want to move every single building and have every building placed where I want it. Is that too much to do in one day? I don't know. It's going to include a lot of time traveling. I want to make sure all of my paths are exactly how I want them. I think we can do it. I came in here to see if Hamlet was crafting, and he's actually sick, so now I gotta go get him some medicine. When I see them feverish and shaking, I just can't not go get the medicine, so okay. Hamlet's all better. Let's move on. As I'm running around, like always, I am going to be looking out for the glow spots because it's one of the easiest ways for me to make money right now without having to actually do anything. After going in literally every villager's house, I finally found Becky crafting, and she is making the Cosmos shower. I do really like this DIY, but I don't think it's one that I'm going to be using on my spooky island. Let's just go ahead, jump right into it. I am grabbing Camo Frog's house, and his is going to be the first one that I move. I have this spot on the eastern side of the island, and this is where I'm going to put Camo Frog. I don't think there's really any rhyme or reason to who is going where. I'm really just trying to fill in some spots. I will say one thing. I don't know how I'm feeling about the museum location, so I may have to move that again. I found the bottle on the beach for today, and it is the pile of Zen cushions. This is a great DIY. I do think I actually have the Zen cushion, I think. So this will be great. I did my first time travel of the day. Camo Frog's house is now moved. I am going to do a little bit of pumpkin harvesting. I need to do just tiny money-making things just so I have 10,000 bells every day to move the houses that I need to move. And I know what y'all are thinking. Why don't you just go diving for money? Well, here's the thing. I'm lazy. I don't want to actually have to work for my money. I just want it to show up on the island. That's why I like pumpkin harvesting. That's why I like the money rocks and the money trees. Come on. Those are the easiest ways. Are they the most profitable? Absolutely not. But am I having to spend much time doing them? No. I would rather just run around aimlessly and then complain about having no bells when I need to pay for things. All right, next house, let's grab Flora. I'm gonna go ahead and move her. She is one of the houses that's actually in the way, so I do need to move her house so I can put another house where her house is, but like not in the same exact spot. So Flora's house is just going a few feet over from where it exists already. Becky is crafting again today. She is making the Imperial Pot. I guess that's an okay one. I did go to Blathers and I got a bunch of the fossils that I had stored up assessed. I'm going to go ahead and sell all of them. I'm not donating anything else to the museum, so any fossils that I find, I do get them assessed and sell them. It's another way that I'm making money pretty easily. Okay, I know I didn't need it, but why do I love this item so much? Looking at my map, I have 3 more villager houses to move as well as my house, and then I'm still kind of up in the air about the museum. I'm grabbing Becky's house this time, and I'm gonna put her right here next to Flora's house. So Renee actually ended up moving in, and I actually like Renee. She filled my empty plot. I think she's cute, and I like her house. Biff is crafting and making a bamboo stop block, which I think I already have, so that does me no good. I got more fossils assessed. I did more pumpkin harvesting. I time traveled again. I really feel like I'm living in Groundhog's Day right now. I don't know why we can't move more than one villager house during one day, but day by day it is. I am trying to go through, I'm cleaning up just some of the placement of the trees. I still have some trees that are blocking the path, so I need to go ahead and dig those up and just clean up the paths on this side. There are just so many little things that I haven't been doing along the way that now need to be done. I also just don't know how I feel about this area right here. I don't like that there would be one house directly behind another house. So what I'm thinking is I need to change up this pathway and really just have one more house over here. And then I just need to find another location for the last villager house. So I am gonna go through here. I'm gonna modify the path and kind of give this house in the middle just a little bit more breathing room and have the path going around it a little bit and just see if I feel any better about it. I'm also going to add a pathway here in between, I think this is Becky and Flora's houses, just because their yards feel a little bit too disconnected is not the right word. Like they feel too connected and I need to split them up. I came back over here to look at the museum and I don't like it. And what I think I don't like about it is just the rest of this area is so residential, and then randomly the museum is right here. So I think I'm gonna move the museum to the back of the island. We have this pond area in the back, and I think I'm gonna put the museum back behind it. I think it'll fit back here. I think this will be a good spot. So I'm just gonna commit to it. I'm gonna do it, and then I think I'm gonna move my house where the museum is. Okay, I placed the museum. I already feel a lot better about it. I keep checking the map just because I feel like the more I look at the map, the more progress I feel like I'm making, and it just makes me feel better about where we are. I am going to modify the paths over here next to resident services again. I feel like I'm literally putting them back where they were when I still had the museum over here. I don't know. I'm sure they're a little bit different, so it's fine, but I feel like I've redone these paths multiple times. I'm really just trying to make more room for another house to fit right here. I think this is where the last villager home is gonna go, and then my house will be kind of to the right. This time I am grabbing Biff's house, and he is going to be the last villager home on the west side of the island. Now I'm going through and I'm adding these little front porch dirt path things in front of all the houses. And I'm gonna go through and clean up all of the pathing, make sure nothing's in the way. I still have some trees, bushes, things like that when I just didn't move them in advance. I'm gonna continue cleaning all of that up. Shep is crafting today, and he is making a straw umbrella hat. That is definitely not one that I care about. The last villager house that we need to move is Renee's. And like I said, she is going in this spot right next to resident services. I feel pretty good about this. It feels so good to have all of the villager homes moved. I'm gonna add a front porch here for Renee. And then I do have a lot of cleaning up to do with the path around her house because I do have the pumpkin patch back there. I'm just gonna have to find another spot to put it. I feel like I've moved that thing so many times, but we're gonna move it again. I think once I finish this section of path, it will all be done. There may be one other spot on the other side that I didn't finish yet with the bushes, but we're getting really close. Okay, yes, I was right. I have this one other section here with the bushes. I'm gonna clean these up, fill in the path, and then the last building that I need to move is my house. And we are putting my house right here. This is where the museum was, but I just feel like my house makes more sense to go with all of the other houses. I forgot that I can't put down path underneath my mailbox unless I continue upgrading my house. So I guess I'm not getting a front porch, but that's fine. I do need to add one down here for Camo Frog. Here is a final look at the map and the progress that we made today. All of the houses are in place, all of the buildings are in place, and we have pathing almost everywhere. I think in the back half of the island, I don't plan on having any paths, but it just feels so good to run around through here. Everything feels very structured, and now I feel like I can really focus on decorating these areas, and just knowing that they're in their permanent location makes me feel a lot better. We made so much progress today, and I'm really starting to feel like things are coming along. Let's just hope that I continue that progress tomorrow, and when that video is ready, it'll be on the screen for you to click on right now.